Welcome to Conservation Voters for Idaho 11th Annual Green Tie Fundraiser. My name is Rialin Flores. I'm the Executive Director here at Conservation Voters for Idaho, and it is an honor, and I'm so excited to be joining you all in celebrating 16 years of our organization working to create the political environment to protect the natural environment. First off, I want to thank our sponsors of tonight's event, our incredibly talented team who help advance this mission in a particularly hard year over the last 12 months, and our amazing board of directors. Tonight, we have a very special guest joining us for our keynote presentation, and we'll be celebrating, again, the work that we accomplished in such a challenging year. But first, I'd like to introduce our Green Tie Party hosts. Right now, we've got over 10 house parties across Idaho, where conservation voters are gathered with their friends and community to help us celebrate in a unique way and in a unique year our deep love for Idaho's natural legacy and outdoor spaces, and to help us support the work ahead to create a brighter future for Idaho. These hosts have graciously opened up their homes, their backyards, to their friends and family, and we're so excited to hear from them right now. So first off, I'm going to check in with Mark over in Boise. Mark, how are things going at your place?
Yeah, we're doing good over here. We're all doing good. Uh-oh, can you hear us?
How you doing? Yeah. Since she stopped you.
Okay,
Hey.
good. Hey, well, you can't really see us, so you can hear us. We're all collecting, drinking, and having fun.
She asked you to start your video.
Oh, start my video. Oh, thanks, Mark.
Hi, hello.
All right, well, I have a screen thing going on, so you can't see everybody that's in the group. Let's see if I turn that off.
Yeah. What picture is that? From Snake River?
There we are. So you can see some of the people in our group today.
Hello. Hello. Well, thank you all for joining us. You know, Mark is a board member here at CVI, and we're so excited for you all to join at his house and join us and create some community as we think about the work ahead, as everyone will be critical in advancing that vision. So thanks. I'm glad you guys are having some drinks and having a little bit of fun tonight. And thank you for joining us again. Next up, we're going to check in on Dan up in Moscow. Dan, how are things going up in your neck of the woods? I saw a great group gathered early on. They may be having so much fun right now.
How about that?
There we go. Oh,
are we on?
Hi, that's Jill. Where's Dan?
Okay, this is Jill and Alex, and we're from Sandpoint, Idaho.
Yes.
Yes, and our daughter is Cameron. So we're trying to support her, and we are very concerned about environmental issues as a family. And so we're very glad to be hosting this to encourage whatever legislation can happen that is going to ameliorate the environmental situation.
And there's our team.
And here's our team.
Hello.
Many people who live on the lake. So we have very sensitive concerns.
Great, wonderful, Jill. Thank you so much for joining us up in Sandpoint. It's great to have supporters like yourself across the state gathering this evening to talk about our shared conservation values. Next up, we're going to check in really quick with Isaac. Isaac, how are things going over at your place?
Hey, hello from Boise.
Welcome.
Yeah, we got a good group here. Excited to raise money for CVI, and happy to see so many folks gathering tonight.
Awesome. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fun tonight. Isaac, thank you for your service on our board of directors. It's great to have you, and I love to see friends and family gathered with you this evening. Now let's check in to see what's happening over in eastern Idaho. Bri, what's going on in Pocatello?
How's that?
Nice. The volume went away.
We lost, yeah, we must have wiggled the thing.
I'm no volume.
Oh, They may be having so much fun right now. They may not have a chance to check in with us, but we're excited that we've got folks across the state of Idaho tonight, from Sandpoint to Moscow over to Pocatello, joining again with their friends and family to check in around what we've got going on for the year ahead. Shelly, are you here with us this evening? Shelly is having a lot of fun. Shelly is another member of our board of directors at Conservation Voters for Idaho Education Fund. We're excited to have her group join us from Boise. You know, we've got folks across the state tonight, folks who are joining via video and in different ways. I know, Emily, over at your place, you've got a big brisket going. I hope you share some for when I get to visit next time. Obviously, we are celebrating this annual fundraiser in a different way than we normally do, but we're excited to bring you just a little bit of community from across the state, because when we think about the conservation voter movement in Idaho, we know that conservation values are Idaho values. So it's so great just for a moment to see faces from across the state as we look forward to the year ahead. Our last party host is someone I've had the pleasure of regularly working with to advance CVI's mission, our chair of the board of directors, Mike Lanza. Mike, are you plugged in today, and can I hear from you a little bit? Mike, can you turn on your audio for us real quick so we can hear from you?
Right.
How can you move it?
Pin who?
Can you move? How do you move this arrow?
Probably here, wouldn't you?
Well, I think, as always, as we anticipated this last year, there's always just a little bit of technical challenges when we're navigating, bringing folks in from across the state in this virtual way. You know, Mike has been a member of our board for many years now and chairs our C4 organization, Conservation Voters for Idaho. I'm very thankful for his leadership and for the support of the rest of our board of directors. And really excited to have their partnership in shaping the future of this organization going forward. Hi, hello.
For some reason,
I see lots of friends, lots of hands. Hey, there we go. Hi. All right, Mike, I see you with a couple of friends joining us. Hi, Shelly. We've got all of our friends here tonight. We're so excited to see these happy faces. As I mentioned, many of these folks help provide support to our organization in many different ways, but I'd love to see if we can check in with Mike to hear a few words from the chair of our board of directors here at Conservation Voters for Idaho. Mike.
Yeah, we can just walk over to the
Hi, Mike.
Oh, no, that's Shelly.
Our friends here tonight. So excited to see these happy faces. Got it.
Black from the
As I
red plant.
mentioned, all of these folks help provide support for our organization in every different way. Great. All right. Well, with that, I do want to. I mentioned it was a little bit of a teaser at the top of the hour. We've got a great keynote presentation this evening. And we're excited to hear from our last guest, Boise Mayor Rialin McLean. CVI's had immense pleasure working side by side with Mayor McLean for many years. We've been proud to endorse her over the years due to her strong conservation leadership. Since her election as Boise Mayor, Mayor McLean has ensured conservation remains a top priority in the past year. The city has funded an ambitious series of climate initiatives, including the creation of the Climate Action Division and the Youth Climate Action Council. They've also worked to decrease pesticide use, improve water quality, and increase tree coverage in vulnerable communities. Thank you for joining us, Mayor McLean.
Good evening. I'm Boise Mayor Rialin McLean, and I am so excited to join Conservation Voters for Idaho for the 11th annual Green Tie celebration. I've been a supporter of CVI since its founding, which was 16 years ago this week. They've continually worked for the people of Idaho, ensuring that our state protects our valuable lands, safeguards our clean air and water, and engages each of us in our democracy. My belief in CVI's mission led me to serve as a member of their board of directors and to partner with them to advance strong conservation policies like protecting the Boise foothills, passing a green purchasing policy for the city of Boise, and yes, committing city of Boise to 100% clean electricity by 2035. While the last year has been full of unique challenges, especially for an outreach organization like CVI, I've been consistently impressed by their ability to find innovative ways to approach the work. From ensuring Idaho had one of the highest census rates in the nation to contributing to the record voter turnout in the 2020 general election, CVI punches above its weight. I am grateful to have earned their endorsement and support in my candidacies from office, first for running for the Boise City Council and then my run for Boise Mayor. I know how valuable their support can be as a candidate. CVI builds conservation champions and supports them in office. A conservation champion never hedges on the values of conservation. It's never an either or an election issue for a champion. Champions are willing to stand up every day and all the time for conservation. I see that same passion and commitment in CVI and how their staff and board work around the clock to protect the Idaho values of protecting open space, clean air, clean water, and access to the ballot in all levels of government. With my work to commit the city of Boise to 100% clean energy by 2035, it's been awesome to watch CVI mobilize other communities across our state. And for that, I salute the forward-thinking officials in Meridian, Ketchum, Haley, and Blaine County who have set clean energy goals, and I look forward to seeing other Idaho communities follow suit. CVI has been a strong voice for Idaho's outdoor spaces, such as protecting our foothills and securing federal conservation funding for land acquisition. CVI works hard to ensure that our open spaces remain protected and accessible for all Idahoans. CVI not only works to elect conservation champions to office, but they make sure that all Idahoans are part of the decision-making process. They believe, like I do, in the power of engaging people from all walks of life to strengthen our democracy, impact our policies, and fight for a better future for Boise and our state. To support these goals, CVI introduced a new program in 2020, the Boards and Commissions Fellowship Program, that trains members of marginalized communities, including Latinx, Black, and LGBTQ+ individuals, to serve their communities on public boards and commissions. I'm super excited to watch the inaugural group of candidates this program offers as they take office and serve the places they love. Just like Boise has grown in the last 16 years, so has CVI, and it's been incredibly exciting to watch the success over the years and to be a partner along the way. CVI is continually proving that conservation isn't a red or blue issue, it's an Idaho issue. And as a fellow supporter of this organization, I hope you'll join me in supporting them during the 11th annual Green Tie by making a donation, bidding on an auction item, or just learning more about who they are and what they do for all of us. Our open space, clean air and water, and public lands will thank you for it. Have a great night. Be well.
Thank you so much, Mayor McLean. We appreciate your kind words, your leadership for the city of Boise, and your continued support of CVI. As you can tell, we've done things a bit differently this year and wanted to remind you that we had worked to ensure that throughout the week, you got to learn a little bit more about the work that we're doing here at CVI, our recent accomplishments, and some of our incredible community partners who help make this work possible. If you weren't able to join those panels in real time, all of the recording of those are available up and on our website. I encourage you to check them out. I'd also like to thank you all for your support this week as well, from donating to our organization, to bidding on our online auction, or simply showing up to learn more about the work we're doing. Your support will enable us to be successful in the work ahead. We've had a busy year, and we are not showing any signs of slowing down. This year, coming up ahead, we know that one of our biggest priorities we'll be working on is to ensure that Idaho's redistricting process is fair and equitable. The fight to create the political environment to protect the natural environment is shaped by this once-in-a-decade opportunity that around drawing political boundaries to ensure that our politics and policy for the next decade, when it comes to conservation and voting rights, is is protected and we can shape that and impact that in the months ahead. Additionally, after one of the most challenging and disappointing legislative sessions in recent history, we'll be working to ensure that politicians in charge are held accountable to their votes on the environment and voting rights. Alongside holding current elected officials accountable to their votes, we look forward to launching year 2 of our brand new leadership program, the Boards and Commissions Fellowship, to ensure local decision-making spaces are reflective of those most impacted by those decisions. 2 years ago, we joined a national effort to permanently fund the Land and Water Conservation Fund, which provides essential conservation dollars for every state to maintain and build upon their outdoor and green space infrastructure. We were super excited to see that landmark victory pass last fall, and we're committed to ensuring that those federal dollars from sources like the Land and Water Conservation Fund and the upcoming American Jobs Plan continue coming to Idaho and are used in equitable ways across Idaho, across all communities. Lastly, with the signs of our communities reopening, our voter outreach team, our hardworking team of folks who connect with Idahoans across the state, are excited to get back into the communities with neighborhood canvassing. We are so excited to get out and connect with everyday Idahoans about the issues that matter most to them and help connect them with the opportunities to advance a better future for all. You know, we're able to do this work and so much more with your continued support. If you haven't already, please consider making a gift to support Conservation Voters for Idaho. I want to remind you this week, we've got an incredible matching opportunity, dollar for dollar, up to $25,000 in your support to CVI, making your gifts go even further. We also encourage you to visit our online auction. If you're a competitive person like me, there's a lot of great items to watch and snag some really great opportunities, from some adventure package to great gear to some incredible pieces of art. That auction goes through midnight this Sunday, midnight Mountain Time. For those of you in North Idaho, want to make sure I clarify. And there's so many great items this year, and your support to that auction goes straight to CVI. You know, thank you again for believing in us and the work that we do to create a better Idaho for all. But before signing off, I am encouraging you all to enjoy the rest of your evenings with your friends and family, and thanking our Green Party hosts who have opened up their homes to you tonight. I'd like to pull the red curtain back and ask the folks who helped make this event possible to join me and thank them in the work that they've done. Josh, Hayes Fugel, and Cami Murray are the folks who helped make this entire week possible and ensure that we could connect with each other this evening. And I'm so excited for their support, their talent, and their leadership, and making sure that this event was possible so that we could spend a little bit of time tonight celebrating the work and together focused on advancing a place in Idaho where we can live, work, and raise our families for all. So thank you so much. Raising a glass to you all. Hope you're having a little bit of fun tonight. So good to see everyone. We'll catch up soon, and cheers, everyone.